G'day, thanks for joining us for Sunday afternoon football. I'm Anthony Hudson. Gary Lyon joins me for this match. Welcome, Gaz.
Hey, Hutto. It's fantastic to be here today.
Here today, the clash between the Swans and the Suns. The Suns head onto the field as the crowd begins to roar.
It's a big midfield battle today. Whichever team can get on top in the middle of the ground will walk out winners today.
Late September. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. September. The captains prepare for the toss of the coin. The Suns kicking to the right of screen. The season comes to a close as we prepare for the finals. One last match as these sides set themselves up for a premiership tilt, or hope to gain some momentum into the next season.
We've seen some great finishes to the season. What will today throw up?
These lineups look very strong, and both teams look fired up and set to go. We're just moments away from the opening bounce. Segler palmed it down. Zeeble elects to kick. Found space for an easy mark. Contest the hard ball. Throw it in. We'll get the ball tossed back into play. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Slapped away. Palms puts it into space. Opportunity for Dallas. Uses his pace. Stabs at the kick. Malikan presents and takes the mark. Drives the kick hard. The umpire calls for a stoppage. Tap down. Bounce works for the free kick. Going to... Keeps the kick low. He takes the mark. Uses it now. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Winds up and goes long. Takes that one strongly. Setterfield moves it now. Only 4 minutes remaining. 30 metres from home. Move it on! Ainsworth going for number one. Chalk a goal up for the Suns. They get around him after that effort. The first goal of the match.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Segler thrashes it, rushes with the kick. Good body work to win the mark. Looks to move it by foot. Zeeble gets in a good position. Move it on! Going for goal number one. A good result there, and that's a goal for the Swans. Zeeble couldn't be happier with that goal. The Swans get there first.
That's a really good team goal. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Taps it down. He gets his hands on the footy. Ends up turning this ball over. Cuts the kick inboard. Power Pepper takes it strongly. Chose to kick it. Can he put it through? Just offline for a minor score. Just 3 minutes to go.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
Ready to bring it back into play. A chance to gather the ball. Gathered by Brodie. He might kick a goal. Close call there, but it just made it for a score. Pretty happy with that one. 7 points the difference.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Guided down nicely by Segler. Great control there. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
He's got the football now. Tips it towards half forward. Holman takes it well. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. Move it on! Going for goal number 1. Ainsworth couldn't snaffle it. Almost cut it off. The ball mopped up.
He'll have to do better than that next time. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Malikan unsure of the next move. Terrific mark there. It's a long kick. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Moves the ball by foot. Great grab. Puts it on the boot. Nice hands. Reed will have to put everything into this one. Move it on. Going for goal number 1. Drop punt straight through the middle. Smiles all round. This match just keeps getting better and better.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Sinclair got in a better position. Takes the mark. Slick with the hands. Brodie throws the ball away. Now with a low spearing kick. He couldn't hang on. Uses a short handball. Just put it on the boot. Ballard found some space and marked. Moves it by foot. Finds this one all by himself. Handballs. Melksham is streaming past and gets the footy. Quickly onto the boot. Does well to cut off the kick. Holmes drives the kick. Setterfield applying physical pressure. O'Riordan gathers it now. Just dismisses his opponent. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. Decides to kick. Clark has it. with a driving kick. We're down to the last minute. Anderson, one out in the square. Zeeble leaps over the top. Elects to kick. Takes an uncontested mark. Brand uses it by foot. Campbell wins the marking contest. Sinks the slipper into it. The Swans will be on top if this goes through. No issues with that drop punt. 10 getting his first with that kick. Gets some reward for his efforts. The Swans are in front.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Segler does well. He drives it. Goes short by hand. Umpire calls for the ball. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Segler unloads one towards goal. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the board. Congratulated by his teammates.
He did really well there and gets the reward. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Wins the ruck duel. Fighting hard was Zeeble. Gathers it now. Umpire circling and pings him.
Great tackling technique.
Not long remaining in the opening term. Ballard puts it on the boot. Doing well to intercept that kick.
What a mark.
Gary, how did you see that opening quarter?
The Swans are up and about early, and I bet the coach would be happy with this lead at quarter time.
Plenty of goals in the first quarter in what looks to be an exciting contest. What can you tell us from the stats, Gaz?
The Suns need to find the ball more. If they can get their hands on the ball, then they can start to create some chances.
Thanks for that, Gary. To start the second quarter. One down, takes possession. We'll have another ball up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's some great skills on display right now. A great match.
Won it down. The umpire will ball it up.
The Swans have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Thrashes it. He gains possession. Atkins steps out of trouble. He wins possession. Kicks hurriedly. Intercepts the ball well. The kick from Motlop. And the mark will be paid. Keeps it moving. Is in his possession. Hurried kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Works it across the ground. Stack found a way to mark that one. Goes the long option. Duggan does well to mark. Manages to get a hand to it. Finds the loose ball. Hewitt cuts it off. It's a turnover. Gives a don't argue. Goes with the kick. Taylor has a great set of hands. The distance might be just beyond him. Gets into a good position to take that. Move it on. Looking to kick goal number 2. Segler sends it through the big sticks for a goal. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. The Swans cav 4 on the trot. Now they lead by 16.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. The Suns are creating plenty of chances from turnover. They just need to generate that into more scoring opportunities to be a big chance.
Sinclair clears the contest. Great tackle. Brody puts his body on the line.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Slams it onto the boot. The ball ends up with Taylor. 45 metres out. Move it on. Going for goal number 1. And he's missed. The Swans' lead is now 17.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. The Swans can be very damaging if you allow them time and space. They've been able to find space way too easily today.
Looking for options now. Can't take the mark. They can create from this. Hacking it out of there. Hit the man hard. Ball up on the outer side wing. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Hobbs releases the handball under pressure. Gets a quick kick away. Drops the ball. Townsend gains possession. Just gets it onto the boot. Easily takes the mark. 20 metres out. Lennon with a fairly straightforward shot. Move it on. He gives it a ride. That looked great. What a goal. He celebrates hard after that. The Suns behind by 11.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. That's a really good team goal. The Suns are allowing the opposition too much room on the outside. They need to close them down faster once they break away.
Punched away. Here's Powell Pepper. Gets the handball away. Day moves it by hand. And now they're away. Kicks hurriedly. 50 metres from home. Move it on. Ainsworth goes it alone. Brilliant stuff. And he puts it through. A second goal in the bag. He's excited about that one. The Suns now only trail by 5.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. The Swans have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Clears the contest. Powell Pepper on the ball. Looks like he might be hurt at the moment. I think the doctor will be taking a close look at that one. Slams it on the boot. An easy grab for Ainsworth. He takes aim. A drop punt through the goals. He's enjoying that goal. The Suns are back in front.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Thumped clear. He's got the footy in his hands. Handball's out into space. Goes by hand to Zegler. Hewitt gets on the end of that handball. Oh, what about that? That was really special. Look at them celebrate that effort. They've hit the front.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. The Suns are getting beaten around the contest. Rectifying that problem is key to them gaining control of this match.
Thumps it clear. Quick handball. Finds his man. Takes a strong mark. Keeps moving. McPherson kicks it. Setterfield marks in a bit of space. Just leaves them in his wake. Great goal. He puts through his first goal. His teammates rush over. The Suns get back and grab the lead.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. The Swans are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Zegler thumped it clear. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Rushes with the kick. Nobody can hold on here. Thank you, Ivan. Thumped by Sinclair. The umpire calls for it. Sinclair thumps it clear. Melcham has the ball. Thank you, Ivan. Sinclair got a fist to it. Holman just gets the handball away. We'll get a ball up. Winning it was Sinclair. Now we will get a ball up. Punches it clear. Wins the race to the ball. Hits him hard. Receives the handball and takes off. 6 with an easy mark. Move it on. They'll regain the lead if he nails this one. 6 enjoying that goal. The Swans get on top again.
He did really well there and gets the reward. When you're able to convert in front of goal like the Swans, Cav, it's difficult to see you behind on too many occasions.
Sinclair thumps it forward. Ball up in the centre square. Swats it. Not long left on the clock now. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Hammers it. Day shrugs off the tackle. Takes the mark all by himself. Half-time arrives, Gary. What are your thoughts on the first half?
It's been a promising first half at the Swans. They'd be confident they can keep it going in the second half.
Anything you can see, Gary?
The Suns have been better around the contest, but they need to make the most of that stat and put it on the scoreboard.
Thanks, Gaz. It'll be interesting to see what changes these sides come out with after half-time.
On the bongo, a bonfire is the inner camp visual. Werewolves howl at the riverbank ritual. Down by the river, learn how to swim. Where the records play and wash away all the stress.
Players back on the field to begin the second half here. Punches it clear. He has the ball. Penetrating handball. Just through the ball. Pau Pepper goes with the kick. Marks all alone. Dallas kicks it to the square. Segler leading the race to the loose ball. My ball, says the umpire.
It's very tense at the moment.
Big thump from Segler. Has it now. Dishes it off. Linking by hand. Hanbury hangs onto that one. Got boot to ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
The kick connects with the post. The Swans lead it by a goal.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Plowman ready to bring it back into play. Goes for a run. Finds a bit of room to mark. Moved on by Duggan. Marking in space was Harms. Looks up with the kick. Melksham not getting much of it, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hunter.
Releases by hand. Holman launches towards goal. He delivers with a drop pass. Gets his first. He acknowledges the crowd. The scores are tied.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Just Four minutes to go. Sinclair hurls it away. A clean collect. Holding the ball.
Brilliant chase.
Goes by foot. It's marked by Campbell.
Really good mark.
A chance to put one through for his side. Move it on. Going for goal number one. That's the sort of goal that can get the team up and about. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around Campbell. The Swans cut the lead by a kick.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. That's a really good team goal.
Thumped clear, putting his skills on display. Hanbury couldn't hang on to the ball.
The game has tightened right up.
Segler won the hit out. Puts on a big hit. Thank you, Ivan. Segler with the hit. Ballard controls this one. Uses it by foot. Lemon takes the mark uncontested.
Big effort.
Puts boot to ball. O'Riordan picks up the loose ball. A chance for Ferguson with the ball now. 24 drops the mark. Clark has an injury. That doesn't look good. I don't think he'll be coming back. Townsend won himself a free. Move it on. Going for goal number 1. Oh, what a goal! He loved that one. It's all level here.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Segler with a big fist on it. Ball up in the centre square. Thrashes it. Clumsy tackle results in a free kick. Kick by Atkins. Open opportunity for Plowman. Goes with the kick. Simply outplayed his opponent. A spearing kick from Brand. Well picked up. Just gets it onto the boot. Going for distance with the kick. Good mark and looks to send it back. Alice tucks it into the pocket. Duggan wins the ball in the air.
A great grab.
Only 2 minutes remaining. Uses it by foot. Stack controlling the airwaves on this occasion. Takes a nice mark. Got boot to ball. Ends up marking uncontested. Petrevsky-Seaton moves it now. Hanbury determined to reach the ball. Will get a ball up on the wing.
It's a big stage of this game.
Segler gets onto the ball. Just got the hands in the back there. Uses it across half back. Duggan grabs that one.
Big effort.
Gets some distance on the kick. A mark by Harms. Uses it across half back. Marks in a bit of space. Duggan goes with the kick. Uses the bump. The loose ball scooped up. He's really turning it on now. 10 loves that goal. The Swans with the ascendancy over the Suns, leading 56-50.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. The Suns still trail, but at least they're taking their opportunities in front of goal.
Sinclair just swats it away. He wins the ball in the air. Drives it out of the pack. Lobs the handball. Tries to release the pressure. Handball's under pressure. At full stride, receives the handball. Missed the target. Harms is having a stellar match.
He's everywhere at the moment. A great grab.
Townsend keeps that one low. Gets the loose ball. A chance to level the scores right now. The Suns close the gap to 5.
A bad finish results in the behind. The Swans are gaining a lot of their advantage through some smart kicks and even better marking inside their forward 50.
Malikan to bring it back into play. Segler continues to dominate this contest.
He is dominating this game.
McPherson earns a free kick. Moves the ball by foot. Setterfield marks uncontested. 50 metres from home. He spears the ball. Marked by Ainsworth. 45 metres out, lining up from a 45-degree angle. Move it on! The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. Ainsworth celebrates with the fans. It's on again as the Suns take back the lead.
The Suns are doing a good job at cutting off the opposition attacks. Their intercept game is a key part of their defence.
The Swans trailing by 1.
The Suns believe they can win this game. It's time to show it.
The forwards starting to take control of this game. Plenty of goals in that quarter. What stands out for you, Gaz?
The Swans have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Thanks for that. Umpire ready to begin the final turn. Segler with the punch. Just put it on the boot. Ball spills. Day slams it onto the boot. Doing well with the mark. Finds a target. Melksham keeps coming. He puts it out of bounds on the full. Anderson pushes a low ball. Clark gets in a good position with a driving kick. Finds this and marks well. Goes by foot. Melican found some space and marked. Chose to kick it. Great mark under pressure. Slams it on the boot. Reed with an easy mark. Finds himself in space and marks. Looks to move it by foot. Found a way to keep it alive. Chips it towards half forward. Melican collects the loose ball. Wants to keep it moving. Takes a simple grab. Goes by hand. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Got the hands free. He gains possession. Up for grabs for Powell Pepper. Hurried kick. Marks now and can send it back. The kick from Pewitt. Hanbury takes the mark uncontested. Drives it long. Sinclair marks. Moves it by foot. Gets into some space to mark this. Decides to go. Marks that ball uncontested. Ball picked up. He delivers with the drop pass.